Today on CityCast Denver. It's October, and we've got a whole bunch of fun and spooky things to recommend for your Halloween season. Whether you're a longtime listener or just joining us for the first time, we're excited to share our best bets for your October in Denver. Today is Monday, September 30th. I'm Bree Davies, and here's what Denver's talking about. Producer Olivia Jewel Love, hello.
Hello, Bree.
And we have a returning guest, member of my wedding party, daddy to my nephew, Thad Jr., Thaddeus Mile Sr. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me. I was touching my mic that whole time, so I hope there was like
I'll edit it out. I'll edit it out.
Well, we're having you back because it's spooky season, and I know this is your favorite time of the year, Thad. Why is the Halloween time your favorite?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, I think, I have a creative background, and
True.
There's a lot of theatrics involved and storytelling.
Because your wife is also a big spooky person.
Yes.
I feel like that's one of the things that connects you.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we were on like a Halloween dating site or anything like that. But after we were dating for a while, it's one of the commonalities.
It's called Tinder, and it's terrifying, right?
That is how we met, yes.
Well, we're here to guide you through this sacred month of Halloween because there's lots to do in and around the Mile High City. And as always, we have several categories for this October, and we're going to share our tentative plans for this hallowed month. Our first category is something to do or experience. Olivia, what have you got?
Okay, so Halloween is also an important... Well, Halloween is not a month. Okay, October is also an important month to me. I have a years-long tradition starting, I think, my freshman year in college. So you could probably do the math. I don't know. I'm 25 now, so do the math however you want. But my childhood friends come visit me every year on Halloween weekend, aka the weekend before Halloween, and we do... we party, we Halloween weekend party. We always dress up.
All about parties.
We do stuff. Sometimes it's a house party. Sometimes it's going out. Sometimes it's both. We're doing it all. So they're coming this year, as they always do. And so I'm trying to figure out something awesome.
Yeah, what are you going to show them in Denver?
Well, I know. Good question. I think that we're going to go. I want to go to that Lincoln Bar, the new $5 speakeasy bar.
Have you heard about this, Thad? It's
Is
a
it
speakeasy downtown.
Abraham Lincoln themed bar?
Kind of. I think maybe. I don't know if it actually is Abraham Lincoln themed, but it's like a speakeasy over by Union Station, and everything's
all the drinks are $5.
Oh, that's cool.
But I think we'll probably go there because, cheap place to start. But
Pre-game,
I think on one of the nights, I will finally want to do one of these Halloween bar crawls, and there's a lot of them,
yes.
and so one of them that I have pegged, which I'm putting this caveat out there, if anybody has a way better one, or maybe they're hosting one and they want to invite me, the producer of CityCast Denver, if they want me and my friends, my childhood friends, to come join them, and just let me know. I want to go to the one on October 26th, the South Broadway one.
Oh, so, honestly, you kind of can't miss with South Broadway.
I know. It's just kind of quintessential, going out.
Yes.
So it's hosted by the Downtown Crawlers. It's I don't know, it looks like all evening, starts at Punch Bowl Social, and then all the places on it have drink specials. They have welcome shots. So it seems like just a really good way to just get the night going. So I think that's where I'm going to, one of the nights, spend the evening with my friends and just, get in costume and hang out with a bunch of random Denver people.
I like it. I love it. Thad, what's your something to do or see?
I do have one, but actually I think I know of a big party that you would be interested in. It's called, it's at this castle called Richtofen Castle.
Oh,
okay.
Richtofen, yeah.
Yeah, and they throw a big Halloween party every year. I'm not sure what the theme is this year. I looked on their website, and it's one of those websites that's infrequently updated, which makes it kind of more spooky. A couple years ago, they had an alien themed one, an outer space themed one. They had
fun.
A crashed spaceship and people
that.
dressed up in character all night. It was
Cute.
super cool. But my partying days are over, unfortunately.
You're a dad now.
So I think, my recommendation to do would be to maybe drive around and check out the Halloween decorations, because I think that is one of the best things to do.
I was just thinking about this, Thad, because I was actually driving through Harvey Park the other day, and there's a couple really good really well decorated yards already.
Wow.
So honestly, listeners, if you have some can't miss, you got some, Thad?
I got some. I got 2.
Okay.
So on Oneida Street, in between 6th and 8th, there's like that whole neighborhood. You can kind of just like walk
6th
around
and
drive.
Oneida?
Yeah.
Okay.
That every year, that one's like a well-known neighborhood where
Ooh.
everybody just like tries to outdo one another. And then the other one that's really cool, it's just a single house on the northwest corner of Florida and Newton in our neighborhood.
That one rules. And it's like giant rigged puppets. Like they've rigged them to
weird.
move.
Yeah, they've been doing it
this-
for 20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of old school in that like it
Love
is
that.
not new technology. And
No,
that's what
he-
makes it awesome.
He has all these strings, like you said, rigged up to the puppets so that they can move, that he sits on the porch and
Oh my
hand
God.
pulls.
And he does
I
it to
love
like
that.
Thriller or like Backstreet Boys, like
Wow.
Backstreet's Back. It's so fun. I'm
So-
glad I couldn't remember where it was. Okay, cool.
If you want to see him do the performances, those are usually on the weekends. Otherwise, it's on all night, just kind of doing random movements.
It's so cool.
That's cool.
You would love the craftsmanship of his puppetry in the yard,
I'm gonna
Olivia.
have to go check it out.
Some
That's
are movie
awesome.
quality, some are homemade. There's everything in between. I'm sure people like donate stuff to him, but yeah, it's a great collection.
I love it.
Awesome. Well,
Well,
Bree,
mine is not Halloween related at all.
of course.
I have to say, I mean, I just have to put it out there. I am a Christmas person. I am a Christmas person through and through. I am not a Halloween person. So I will be seeing Juvenile October 10th at the Fillmore.
Oh.
Earlier this year, I think he got it's sort of a career renaissance. He had a Tiny Desk concert.
Yeah.
And
Oh, did he do Baby, 'Cause I'm a Thug?
No. He did Back That Ass Up
Oh, that's good
Nice.
too.
and Slow Motion.
All right.
Bangers from my club going youth. But he had this cool renaissance after the Tiny Desk where I think people were like, oh my gosh, we love Juvenile. And it really pushed him into this like second career because he's been doing all these, like going on tour and doing all these cool, crazy shows. And he's also performing with Manny Fresh, who's the producer behind almost all of the early Cash Money Records big hits. I think he has like 17 Billboard. No, he has like even more than that. Billboard Top 100 hits. A lot of people don't know who Manny Fresh is, but you know his music. He was in Big Timers. And I'm just like, I'm excited to see, it's really awesome to see, who is coming up in music. We've been talking about Charlie XCX all summer in Chapel Roan, but I do love when a musician gets like a second wind. And so if you want to have a really good time, shake your ass.
Oh man,
Juvenile at the Fillmore.
that show is going to be a banger.
It's going to be wild.
The question I have for you is, because it's a little early in October.
Yeah.
Are you going to dress up?
I was kind of actually thinking about this. I don't know the protocol. Do people just dress up for anything during October?
The diehards do, yeah.
I don't want to show up and dressed up and no one else.
You got to own it. You just own it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I just dress up in my Ghostbuster outfit and it's July,
Ghostbusters 2. I
There
feel like
could be
that's a
ghosts
solid.
anywhere at any time.
That's a
that
solid
need
one.
busted.
Correct.
Well, okay.
And
I'll think
busting
about
makes
it.
me feel good.
That song is so bizarre. This episode is brought to you by Denver Health. Not sure if you need urgent care or the emergency room? Denver Health has you covered. For non-life-threatening issues like cold symptoms, minor injuries, abdominal pain, and even stitches and x-rays, Denver Health's urgent care is your go-to choice. Just walk right in. No appointment is needed. With 4 convenient options including adult care, pediatric care, virtual visits, and a downtown location at 16th and California, Denver Health makes it easy to get the care you need when you need it. But remember, if you're facing a serious life-threatening condition, head to the emergency room right away. Urgent care is for those unexpected issues that need quick attention but aren't emergencies. Plus, Denver Health accepts most insurance plans. Check out Denver Health's amazing 5-star reviews on Google. Patients love Denver Health Urgent Care. Learn more at denverhealth.org/urgent care. That's denverhealth.org/urgent care. This episode is brought to you by Town Hall Collaborative. Town Hall Collaborative is a unique, mixed-use gathering space and bar featuring independently owned businesses that offer coffee, food, retail shops, cocktails, and so much more. Located in the heart of Denver's Art District on Santa Fe, this independently queer and women-owned business hosts hundreds of events all year long. Think comedy shows, concerts, trivia, and food truck nights. The space is also available for private rentals. Throw your next birthday bash or wedding at Town Hall. Town Hall Collaborative, my dream venue. It's a bar, but but it has really good coffee. Queen City. It's delicious. They have couches, they have nice tables, they have concerts. I love this place. Plus, join Town Hall on Friday, October 4th to celebrate their 2nd anniversary during the First Friday Art Walk. Enjoy drink specials, food, live entertainment, and shopping at the Town Hall Marketplace from 4 p.m. to midnight. For more information, a full calendar, or to book your next event at Town Hall, visit townhallcollaborative.com. That's townhallcollaborative.com. Okay, our next category is something to eat or drink. And I will kick this one off because mine's pretty easy. It's chili roasting season. And I have committed to learning how to make green chili, which I have never done. So I'm going to hit up a chili stand and then I'm going to try to make green chili.
Good for you.
That you and I are both big. We love to cook for each other and our friends. Do you have you made green chili before?
Yeah, I'm not the best at it. I mean, I think
I don't have the patience to do the slow cooking.
Yeah, mine comes out a little watery too, and I like mine a little bit more thick.
Yeah. Well, if you have a great green chili recipe, Colorado style green chili, let us know on the Green Chili Hotline. The Green Chili Hotline.
Hot time hotline.
Hot time. 720-500-5418. Thad, what's your something to eat or drink?
Oh my goodness, it's so funny because I thought a picnic recommendation would be good at one of our historic cemeteries. So either Fairmont Cemetery or Riverside Cemetery, depending on
both great cemeteries.
Yeah, kind of what you're into.
So what are you taking in your picnic?
That's where I got a little bit stuck, but it dawned on me this morning. What is the best kind of food to have on the go when you're in a cemetery and maybe might see like a ghost or something like that?
What could you offer them?
A burrito.
Burrito, sandwich, anything handheld. Yeah. And if you think about like Scooby-Doo, what are they always eating? Like sandwiches.
Scooby snacks?
So they can like grab it and run. So my rec would be Levin Deli. Grab a sandwich, hit up one of those cemeteries.
They make their own like house-smoked, house-cured pastrami, I believe.
And bread. And
also somebody, I think maybe it was press email or actually maybe a listener wrote in that they have a pumpkin spritz there right now that sounded amazing because I like anything pumpkin. So
it's the best $80 sandwich you can buy.
It is really, it's very expensive, but it's very good.
It's bougie for a reason.
It's a real Larry David Seinfeldian situation when you go in there, you're like, I know what I'm paying. I know I'm going to be upset about the cost, but I know it's going to be absolutely delicious.
It is. It's worth every penny.
I agree. Also, we have an episode from a couple of weeks ago with Skylar McKinley where he dug... excuse the metaphor, or the pun. He dug into the history of Riverside Cemetery, which is really fun. If you haven't listened to that episode, it's really great. We'll share it in the show notes. Olivia.
I did actually listen to it. But
you didn't? You should.
Did he talk about the fact that you can rent it out for parties and they give you a casket full of beer?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
and that wasn't your recommendation?
How have you not done that yet?
That's how I was going to propose to Sarah and have everybody like jump out behind the tombstones.
Oh my God.
We did it at a Nine Inch Nails concert instead.
Also equally perfect for you guys.
Our next CityCast live event.
Yes.
That would be so
we'll
fun.
have to plan this for
who
next
wants to
year.
Come? Let me know.
I love this.
Wow.
Olivia, something to eat or drink.
Okay, I'm super excited about this one. When I came across this, I'm like, this sounds so fun. So it's opera on tap at Brewability, and they're calling it Ooze, Booze, and Brews.
Oh my God,
this sounds so fun.
Brewability.
I love Brewability too. So it's on October 5th at 7 p.m. and they're having like opera. So what is this Opera on Tap Colorado is going to be there, and they're playing off of all the like spooky themes of like lots of opera music has, creepy themes to it. So there's going to be
Phantom of the Opera.
Yes, there's going to be like musical theaters, spooky, eerie, darkly magical moments, costumes not required but strongly encouraged. So there's going to be like opera music and food and drinks and ice cream, and it just sounds do they have Macaroni Grill here? This is kind of...
Yes, girl.
Yes. Did you get did they sing opera music to you on your birthday? Honestly, I miss that.
Well, if you miss that, Brewability seems like the right
Well, I just want
spot.
someone to sing opera at me, and I need that right now. And the Macaroni Grill that was by my house growing up, hit the, it went out of business, and I don't know where to get good opera music like that anymore. So, and I want to
on
eat.
tap.
Well, I want to be able to eat while I do it too, and like
They have pizza at Brewability.
Exactly. They say there's food, drinks, and ice cream. So this is about as close as I'm going to get to that macaroni grill type of thing. But
And you're supporting a local business.
a local business, way better.
Have you been to Brewability, Thad?
Yeah, it's great.
I love it.
This sounds so fun, though. So Ooze, Booze, and Brews at Brewability on October 5th. That's where I'm going to be. It sounds so fun.
That
I was
sounds
just trying to
super
think
fun.
if you can somehow get the the portion to take home, like how Macaroni Grill used to do from Brewability.
I mean, you could probably get pizza to go.
That's true. Yeah.
You know.
Pizza to go, opera recorded on your phone to go.
That,
Sure.
by the way, is perhaps one of the spookiest things that you can encounter in a restaurant. Is you're like pasta full, and they're like, "Here, take home 5 more pounds of this."
They still do it at Maggiano's, I think. So
Yeah,
if
oh,
you're
yeah.
really looking
you might
for that.
encounter the Colorado Republican Party there.
That's
as well.
true. That's
Who
true.
knows?
Well, our final category for this October guide is something spooky. Thad, what did you pick?
I recommend this every chance I get. Haunted Junkyard. I think
Oh my
I've taken
God.
you there.
No, I won't go there after what you guys told
What?
me.
It is awesome.
It's so sounds so
Where is
scary.
this?
It's in Brighton. Yeah, and it's in a real junkyard, like a real dangerous junkyard with rusty nails and metal sticking out and stuff like that. But I first just got like a flyer from it like 4 or 5 years ago. So it's been around for a while. They have a Facebook that they never update, but you
Love.
follow this address and you're like,
Perfect.
is this the right place? There's not really any signs
It really has
or
an old school
anything.
rave vibe about it where you're
Definitely,
like,
yeah.
map point, find the place, no website,
And
no
then-
real working website.
We got there and there wasn't many people, so we're like kind of the only people waiting in line. And then somebody shows up behind us and they're being kind of weird, like kind of juggalo-y, but not in like the good way. Like,
Yeah, because juggalos generally are very nice people.
Yes, exactly. Like
Yeah.
the weird one. And he had like a young son and he was making his son watch these like profane rap videos and stuff. It was just uncomfortable all around. Turns out they were plants. They got
What?
all of our names. And like when we were in the junkyard, they moved the cars around so you get lost in this maze of junkyards, of crushed cars. And then they start calling your name from all these
No.
random places. And they have, I don't want to spoil everything, but yeah, it's,
If you're
they go all
looking
out.
for a real
God.
terrifying
I'm so
haunted,
excited
if
just
you're a
talking
haunted
about
house
it.
person, I feel like you and my husband Greg talked about at length. Like this is one of the scariest, if not the scariest one you've ever been to.
Yeah. And it's all DIY. You're not going to see it in the paper with like 13th floor.
That's
Fright,
how you know
Frightmare
it's-
and all that.
that's how you
Nothing
know it's
against
good.
those, but this
Yeah,
one's good.
Honestly, haunted houses are kind of homegrown family operations, generally speaking. So
Yeah. Shout out to the Frightmare compound.
totally.
Dude, I would have to wear a diaper. That sounds really scary.
Are you? I'm not a haunted house person
Me neither.
either.
And I especially don't like them, like, like touching you or like
Oh, God.
personalized scare. Like, no.
They
thank
chase you
you.
with cattle prods.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
my
I just
God.
lay down. I'd be like, nope, you can just kill me. Like, sorry,
Oh,
I'm
God.
done.
I couldn't do it.
So I'll say if you want to go to that one, you're going to have to like find it yourself, which is half the fun. Google haunted
Junkyard,
junkyard.
haunted
Denver.
junkyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Figure it out. There's, it's funny. I think they have a Groupon, so you could group on it.
you could probably find it.
Perfect. Thank God.
Okay, I love it. Well, we can link to that. Olivia, something spooky.
Well, mine's significantly less spooky than that. But it's spooky in the way that you're going to be sifting through piles at Goodwill and Ark.
Oh.
Which is spooky in itself if you've done that before.
It can be.
This is something
traumatizing.
that me and my partner have been doing this fall season. It's a trend I've seen on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff. So it's for like fall decorating. So what we've been doing is going to the thrift stores and looking for like old kind of like landscape paintings and like just like kind of outdoor like farm paintings and things like that. There's just like kind of like creepy and old and stuff, and so we've been looking for those, and then we're making our own like kind of spooky fall decorations by getting those paintings and like taking them home and then like pulling the picture out and then like putting our own little like Halloween spin on it by like painting in little ghosts and pumpkins and stuff. So then it's just kind of like a more sustainable way to like, because there's like so much plastic junk, that comes with this season.
Oh
And
my
so,
God, I did a
like,
Home Goods Marshalls
yeah, there's just
Cost Plus
so
run,
much-
and it was
it is-
all plastic
It
trash.
is such
Yes.
a like wasteful season, but there's like so many more cool ways to make like personal stuff and also stuff that already exists. So this is like a really cool way to make something custom and that like already looks really cool. Like we found this really cool painting this week that like is in a super cool like oval matted frame and it looks so spooky already. And we're gonna put some like hidden ghosts in it and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I love that stuff.
I was like,
people do it
that
on
is a
Instagram.
big
I'm into
thrifter
it.
also.
Yeah.
It's cool
I'm into
and it's
that.
just like then you're not being wasteful. And
You know
it's,
what it reminds me of is that opening scene from Witches.
Oh.
That little girl gets abducted and then she ends up in her family's painting in the living room.
Yeah.
And she grows older and then eventually one day she's gone.
It's so scary. I forgot
It's
about
spooky.
that.
It's fun. But yeah, I think it's just a more fun way to like, be creative and then just
I just like the recycling decorations aspect to it.
The crap,
too.
those like the plastic cobwebs, the plastic spiders, all that stuff.
And honestly, also you can find a lot of that stuff because that's
you
where
can
I got a
find
lot
it
of my
at the thrift
Christmas
store.
decor was
Get
just
it at the
at
thrift
ARC.
store. It's there.
Yeah.
That's
and
why
it's
I
cheap.
only buy 12-foot decorations or larger because they last
I
longer.
know. I was going to say
They're
you
so
have the
cool.
12-foot skeleton
Oh my
from
god,
Costco.
I love the skeleton. I love it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love it.
That's my pick.
I'm trying to get the dog, but they just always sell out when
I
they get
know.
back in stock.
You have to. They already have Christmas.
I really
stuff
wanted
out.
to get the 12-foot skeleton, and I'm in the middle apartment, and I wanted to split it between my balcony and my upstairs neighbor's
Oh
balcony.
my goodness, that's a great idea.
You're like, can I strap this to your balcony?
I wanted to see if they would split it with me because I got sanctioned by my landlord for having a small skeleton during not Halloween season. So I was like, what if you and I go halvesies on the giant one during December? Or something.
my
But
God.
anyway.
Well, I'm going to take us out with our last recommendation for something spooky. I picked the Dark Victorian Tales at the Museum of Dolls and Miniatures. So it's Saturday night, October 26th. The Friday night's already sold out. So I would make sure to get your tickets in advance. But it's held after hours in the museum's foyer, and it's $5 to $15, and they do dramatic readings of dark Victorian stories and poetry. So think Mary Shelley, Edgar Allan Poe, and you're in a museum full of dolls.
Yeah, that's gonna be so creepy.
Hello, so creepy. Also, that place, I do want to say the Museum of Dolls and Miniatures is not creepy normally, but you turn the lights down a
the
little bit, and
dolls?
you add a little bit of spooky music, and the dolls
Are looking at you.
definitely get
Their eyes
freaky.
don't close.
Yeah. So, well, we always have way more recommendations in our Hey Denver newsletter, which you can find at denver.citycast.fm. And we will share this guide, and we'll have a ton of links in the show notes if you want to go to all these things, especially, the Haunted Junkyard, honestly.
Oh my god.
I think more people need to go to that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So terrifying.
It really is like a hidden gem.
It's unlike anything else. Olivia, Thad, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks, guys.
That's all for today here on CityCast Denver. If you enjoyed the show, why not take a minute to tell Johnny Lee Sandoval of the Nightmare on Newton Street Puppet House about us. Rate the show wherever you get your podcasts, and subscribe to our morning newsletter and learn more about us at denver.citycast.fm. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. See ya. Oh my God, you're drinking Celsius? I heard those things can give you a heart attack.
I heard they had
That
rats
is-
inside them.
Those
no, that's Alani.
the rats is what gives you the energy.
Yeah, it's
'Cause have you
protein.
seen a rat?
The rat
Yeah,
bodies.
true. They be doing the most.
Ugh.
I'm on my second one for the day, and they are just, they're really bad for your heart, I can tell. But I'm not going to drink them forever.